What are you looking at?
No, I'm just looking something up. Just looking something. I'll tell you in a minute. Sharon Marshall, she's here with the latest soap gossip in a bit. First, though, the reason I'm looking at this, it's our prize draw. We're giving you another chance to win a summer of luxury. Now, according to the dictionary,
yes,
luxury means anything delightful, often expensive, but not necessary.
Not necessarily for free. You wouldn't be able to read that right, darling. You just don't understand this link, do you, really?
Not really. I was in the loo. I had to go to the loo and they just threw them at me. I was going, what am I supposed to be doing?
You were supposed to pretend to read the dictionary and say luxury. Yeah, according to the dictionary, luxury means anything delightful, often expensive, but not necessarily.
Why didn't you do it?
And then I was going to say, no, but I beg to differ, because I would say a swanky holiday and loads of money is a must, especially if it does come for free.
I get it now.
Lines closed. The hub lines are not closed. Let's go to Andrew then. He's got Neil and Amy. Andrew, and sorry,
it's going to be a good one,
Susie, for calling you Amy. It's because you put me off on that dictionary thing.
Well, you could have... You highlighted the fact I'd got it wrong. If you'd have just shushed, nobody would have noticed.
Here comes the soapy bits of the programme today. Drama, danger and death. It's all going on. And we kick off with Corrie, with our super sleuth Sharon Marshall here today. David Platt, he's meddling and he's after revenge.
He is, and he's a rotter, isn't he? And he is doing his evil David Platt face as he meddles again.
Someone's...
How likely to let it go?
Yes. What happened? I love it. David is just twisting the knife, and it all comes to a head sort of round about next week. There's going to be a scene, could somebody possibly be in mortal peril, as ever? We see our Craig, little rat-owning friend. Poor little Craig, his behaviours. We've seen him looking uncomfortable. His behaviour is going to be deteriorating further and further over the next few months. What could be troubling him?
Does he see something? Was it the fire? Is it something to do with the fire?
Maybe. Maybe. We know that's all coming to a head because we know that Carl's final scenes have been filmed now because he had his leaving party. So could something be coming out?
Who did he see coming out? Carl. Did he see Carl?
Maybe he saw something. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he thinks he knows something. Who knows?
You do.
Craig's not happy. That's all we know. And Lizzie and Gary finally bring Baby Jake home. Gary's going to struggle to bond, and are those two facing trouble ahead. EastEnders is really interesting this week. Got a wonderful episode on Friday between Whitney and Kat. And what this is about, women have got parallels in their life. They were both groomed and targeted by paedophiles. And as we've seen, Tony has got in touch with Whitney. Tony was the paedophile who groomed her. We found out he died on Friday, and Whitney's struggling to sort of cope with what this means for her.
And is Kat the one who saves her?
Yeah, it's interesting because as of tonight, because Tyler's not really being understanding about Whitney's situation, she goes on this spiral of self-destruct, which is very much what Kat does. She goes and sleeps with Joey. I think Kat would love to do that, actually. And she's dumping Tyler, everything's going wrong. But Kat's the one that... There's a big head-to-head on Friday that's been beautifully written by my lovely colleague Simon, and it's basically about the two women saving each other and seeing their parallels and helping sort of Whitney not repeat all the mistakes that she's made.
Also, I saw a picture in one of the Sundays of Phil Mitchell. Phil Mitchell in a car.
With Carl.
A car crashed. I think he was in it.
Yes, he was. Yeah, that's a big... So that's going to be in the autumn. Huge amount of money being spent on it. Oh, there he is.
He doesn't look well, does he?
Phil Mitchell in mortal peril. But it's all with the battle of the bad boys. It's going to be interesting, especially Ronnie coming back as well. Autumn is going to be so exciting. Oh, but Emmerdale. Oh, so huge ratings last week for Jenny's death. All fantastic stuff. But of course, poor Nickel is the one now that must struggle to cope now that his wife's dead.
Was the sound up on that clip, was it?
No,
I missed
poignancy. As he finds Jenny's lipstick.
No.
That was acting.
Does he find who finds the dictaphone? Because last week you talked about this dictaphone, and all this dictaphone is the murder confession.
Yes, and possibly more than that, because it could have been running in the car, so it could have actually been the murder later on, because he sort of said, you know, you're not going to survive, as he smothered her. Well, that's it. It's still out there. I think it's actually Nickel who has her belongings, but will he press play? Will he find the confession? He's leaving as well, Nick McCarran as well, so not much longer. Should we go to Hollyoaks? Yep. Silly Sinead. Oh, she's gone and slept with evil Trevor. She's being a prostitute. Honestly, Sinead, what are you doing?
Oh dear, that's tonight.
That's
Half past 6 on Channel 4.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Sharon.
Thanks, Sharon.
Now, we all have a good gossip about soaps online, and our hub geek, Christian, he's been analysing what's been getting us all lathered up in the soap world. What have you got, Christian?
I said there's been lots, but that's it. If you do big storylines like that,
yeah,
that's what happens. Yeah.
I think that's amazing. Have a look at our competition.